Yeah, so a few words on customer data. One thing that is very important and it actually links to the automation that we mentioned before is data, because the more you know your customers, the better choices you can make in terms of automation. So for example, let's say you are a club or a bar, and from 5 to 6 p.m. you get all teenagers that want to go there and get beers. So you know that in that specific time, for that specific target of age, you can push out that notification for that segment of customers. So this was just an example. You can extend this to all your customers. So the better data you can acquire, the better messages you can eventually deliver to your final client or customer. So I guess now we will show how this can be done in CherryPie.
Exactly. So some of you guys may be familiar with Excel, or you've seen or you heard the term CSV. The biggest thing right now to first start with is, what kind of, what data do you actually want to acquire or you want to learn about your customers? And I wouldn't say, you want to know everything about them. It's what's most valuable to you to really understand your customers and to give them something that is relevant to them. So again, I will show you guys exactly step by step on how to do this in CherryPie, but I'll just cover the basics at a high level. So CSV, in this case, let's pretend that I am a restaurant, or let's say I'm Starbucks, for example, and I want to distribute my loyalty program to the entire population of the world. And all the information that I really want to collect at this stage is their name and their email. Very, very simple. So what you'll do here is create just a simple Excel spreadsheet with the two headers, first name and email. Once that's done, you say that you can upload that into CherryPie to allow CherryPie to know that, okay, Wendy wants to know the first names and emails of their customers. That's all we need to know. You need to somehow tell CherryPie that you want to store and capture this data. Now, when you go into the design of that actual loyalty card or stored value card, this is where you actually will capture the information from your customers and set how that would appear on the customer smartphone. So in CherryPie, there are a bunch of different shortcodes that you can use, and we'll share those with you, but you can also see it on the screen. In this case, I want my customers to have a personalized loyalty card, but I don't know their names yet. So I want them to be able to enter their name to be able to generate their own loyalty card. And how about email? Now, I can tie in, if I choose, maybe I want to use email to tie into their login or something. On the back of the pass, I can do the exact same thing. So where you see your account at the bottom of the pass, I would just use that short code email, $bracket email close bracket. Now these are specific short codes that you can use in CherryPie, and this would denote, the customer needs to enter this information, which will then get stored in the CherryPie CRM for you to look at, but also will populate that pass to what the customer will see. And the important thing to note here is that anything inside these two curly braces, for example, email and first name, this has to match exactly as how you set it up in the CSV. Otherwise, there's no way for us to know that that's the email that you're tracking. So once I've done this, created my offer, activated my campaign, sent it out, promoted it on social media, and distributed to all my customers, you'll see that on the first phone on the left is what the customer will see when they click on that pass link, or if they scan a QR code to access that loyalty card. So right away, you'll see first name and email are fields. And this is a mobile responsive landing page, by the way, that's automatically done for you through CherryPie. The customer, all they need to do now is enter their first name and email exactly as how you set it up in CherryPie. Once they enter that information and installed the pass, you'll see right in the middle, right here, this is my new Bartux or Starbucks loyalty card with my name right on there based on what I entered on the landing page. And if I flip to the back of the pass, I also see the email in which I captured initially. And so this is essentially what the customer see, or what the end user will see when it comes to personalizing mobile wallet content for them. They can instantly use this what will you see as the person or the brand or the business that set this up for the customers? You'll see in the CRM that this information will instantly get stored. So if you go back into CherryPie and you click on the CRM, you'll then see, okay, I now can see that Wendy has installed this pass, and there's her email right there. And you can see the different columns of information that you can collect. Like I said, the information you want to collect is up to you. And all this information will then get stored in CherryPie CRM. And from this, you can actually go in further detail and understand who Wendy is in this case. You know, did Wendy use this stored value card on this day? Did she purchase something? When was the last time that she, you know, came in to visit our store? You'll kind of understand the different events that I have taken or the customer has taken, and also learn more about their behaviors and really understand how they're transacting in the real world. So that's a little bit about the CRM piece. Very, very powerful information, being able to instantly acquire customer information from a simple landing page that's easily set up through CherryPie, then taking that information, storing it in the CRM in CherryPie so that you can look at and really analyze and find insights about, you know, how people are behaving. What are the trends? Are people spending? Are people not doing something or not taking action on this offer? And then you can even, you know, send targeted, personalized messages through here. You know, I know that, you know, Wendy comes in for coffee every morning at 7:30. Maybe to reward her for her loyalty, I'll send a push update just to her to tell her there's a, I don't know, a free special on grande lattes. She might want to take up that offer. I don't know. So yeah, the CRM is very, very powerful. It's understanding what to do with that data. You can collect a lot of data, but it really is understanding what you can do with that data.